Alright, welcome back to another game of No Man's Sky in our permadeath playthrough. This is day 5. We have landed at a crashed freighter using my distress signal locator through one of the planetary charts. And oh no, this one we got to had to stop and think about that for a second. Got to this one because the base computer sent us over here to see what's up. So we'll get out of the ship, go over here. Whenever you see this little red crescent deal, that's your mission icon. So that's your current mission, and it leads us right to here. So we'll press E, and there we go. So log damaged. Partial log records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but missing circuits of a long forgotten ruin? Nesting among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking and awaiting input. So we'll request the log. The terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers instead of the log. They're followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. And there we go. Now we can put hyperdrive in our starship, which is kind of important because we can't get out of this desolate center without it, or solar system. Alright, so we got the technology for the hyperdrive. We're going to need microprocessors and chromatic metal. So if we click back on our starship, we'll go into technology, and let's press E just to... Okay, so we need 5 microprocessors and 125 chromatic metals. And for our teleport receiver, we need 3 wiring looms and 1 antimatter. Well, now that we've got a hyperdrive, we're going to get the recipes for the antimatter. So I don't think that's already in my setup. Oh, so as soon as I can make a warp cell, it'll tell me how to make the antimatter. So moving along, let's see if there's anything else to do here. It doesn't look like it. You can scan, you can find little cargo pods, and you can get the goodies out of those. Alright, so basically it's telling us to install the hyperdrive before we do anything else. So let's see if we have any copper around. Wow, there's nothing around here. Well, there we go, 438 units away. So up the mountain we go. Get past these rocks before I hit my jetpack again. Steep enough we have to use the jetpack to get up. For the most part, we're just standing still. Getting closer. Well, on the other side, I just went right through that rock. Sure, I'll take the sodium since it's right in front of me. Alright, come on, it's got to be right here. Where did it go? It's down on the side of a straight down cliff, so we'll come in through the back side. Alright. There we go. That's how you get to it without killing yourself. And remember, on permadeath, if you die, you start from scratch. Because that's game over. On the mining tool, so I'm going to make my beam bigger and collect some silicate powder for fuel. Alright, now we can fill that puppy back up. I really wish I'd get that bug fixed so that when you click on it, it actually fills it up. And we'll go back. Alright, we got our circle small. Probably should have checked to see how much I have already. I don't want to fill up my backpack. I won't have room to process it and use it. So with that in mind, let's see how full our backpack is. Had to converse with the wife for a moment. So we've got 254. I really thought we had more than that. Yeah, there's none there, so we'll continue on. We've got plenty to do what we need, but we're always needing chromatic metal, so we'll take a little extra. And it's time to recharge the batteries again. I'm going to throw my glasses on after that 12-hour shift at work yesterday. I'm still a little bit tired. My eyes don't want to work. Alright, weapon discharged again. At least it got more in it that time. Let's see what it's trying to tell me to do here. Oh, okay. It's just wanting me to create my stuff. So we don't have our refiner with us. As soon as we get the recipe for the antimatter, we can go to the drop pods and start increasing the size of the backpack. So I better get my hazard protection filled up real quick. Let's put some batteries in. And we'll go ahead and use the sodium so we don't burn our batteries up just trying to get it settled. Alright, that's enough. Couple more little pieces down there. Alright, we'll call it done. Now where's that ship? There it is. Go ahead and grab some oxygen. Now, see, that shouldn't have hurt me at all. That was almost a level jump. I'll just be more careful going down the hill.
Life support power low.
And let's go ahead and put our oxygen in.
Technology recharging.
Alright, I thought I had more than that on me. But I do remember I sold quite a bit. We'll go down the way we came up. That way we don't slide off a cliff or anything. Alright. Now that we're here, let's make a metal plate. I need 30 oxygen, that figures. So I'll just run back to my base because I've already got a refiner there. Oh, where's it at? I know I've got a base here somewhere. I remember building it. There it is. About 20 seconds away, so we have to get up over the mountains. And we'll take our launch pad here. There we go. Pretty sure I saw some oxygen pumps over here on my way down. What did I see? I don't see them. Alright. Well, the crates are closed again, so we can go ahead and harvest the materials in there. We got relic. What else can we get? Another Gek relic. So at least they're consistent. Let's see if we can harvest more nanites out of here. Nope, not yet. And that's not going to let us check the stock yet. So clearly changed the timing on those items. Used to be able to take advantage of those every 24 hours, I believe. Alright, so we'll get our oxygen in our tank now. Where's our refinery? There it is. Alright, they've added a cool little animation on top of the blueprint analyzer. So we've got fuel, so we just want to throw some copper in here. And we'll make our 125 copper. Well, what else are we going to need? 5 microprocessors, and I have 1. Hopefully they've got 4 of them up here at the store. So that's another advantage of either being next to a trade post or a minor settlement. If you need to buy stuff, you just come on in and see if they have it. Oh, they got plenty of microprocessors. What else do they have? I'll go ahead and take that oxygen. That's about it that I need. Very poor system. If it's a rich system, these things will be up over 100, the amount that you can purchase. Let's see what he's got that I might be interested in. List of components. Don't need any of those. We've got 3 drop pod coordinates, but those are 98,000 apiece. They're worth it if, let's check his recipes too, because I don't remember. Okay, yeah, we don't need those yet. Get back to the chromatic metal. It's still going. Now it's done. That was perfect timing. Alright. Stick that in there. We've got our microprocessors, so we got E, hyperdrive, put the chromatic metal in, plug in the microprocessors, and there we go. We have hyperdrive. No way to fuel it, but we've got hyperdrive. And it does not come with a full tank of fuel. Alright, objective complete. Now let's see what it has us do next. It takes it a minute to go on to the next one. It says craft warp fuel, find antimatter recipe. Hyperdrive installed, return to the ship. So let's go back to the ship. Okay. Diagnostics report. Hyperdrive installed. Fuel status empty. Perhaps I will find the answer out there amidst the stars, but without warp cells I'll be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Tune scanner to antimatter. Well, that's kind of cheating, but let's do it. Oh, so we just press the Starship C button. Of course, it wants you to be in the air. And perform planetary scan from orbit. So, to orbit we go. Alright. So now, I don't know if it wants me to scan this planet or what. We're gonna do it. Alright, signal detected. And it's back over here on this little place. Unknown moon. Let's go ahead and scan that too. Moon of Kong 4. So, guessing that's Kong 4. Alright, so let's get over there to the antimatter. Let's see what we got on this Myasionic moon. Myasionic moon. It has fungal mold, copper, ammonia. And salt. Alright, we're getting close. A couple seconds. There we go. Straight down. I'm guessing it's going to be an abandoned building, but I guess we'll find out. Sure is. Alright, where's the little save beacon at? There it is. We'll park out here. I don't know why it turned itself around. Alright. Well, those are some cool looking critters. We'll scan those and take our units. So I got 1,600 units for that. There's something else over behind that rock. Looks like some kind of a bird, maybe. scan the plant. Let's see what this little bird thing is. It is stuck in the rock. Oh, that's almost too funny. Well, we'll scan it. Can change color. Got 1,600 units for that. So let's get rid of the rock. The bird just disappeared. Oh, there he goes. Alright, he's free. We like our free money. It costs a lot to buy a spaceship. Alright. Haven't found any man-eating critters yet. That one processes dirt, that one rotten fruit. Something else hiding right there. And that one's a cannibal, so yeah, they eat people. Alright, let's get in here. The sun's getting ready to go down, and my toxic protection's already going down. Alright, let's grab some nanites real quick while our spacesuit's re-energizing itself. Got 26 nanites. Turn on our flashlight. And there's the stock reader. Come on, give me my money. Oh, it was there. I need a box to stand on. Oh yeah, that's just a bug, because if I jump up in the right position, it's letting me see the button to push. Well, doggone it, I want my free units. Ah, there we go. Now that's kind of weird. I'm staring way off to the side of it. Well, 1,200 units, so it was worth it playing around. Alright, let's run back here and get our antimatter recipe or whatever it's going to do for us. Take the residual goop out. Flop it on the floor. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. Terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I'll make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single, unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Accompanied by a strange message. I took the antimatter recipe. You will find us when the time is right. And then a bunch of 16s. Alright, so now we have antimatter formula. 25 chromatic metal and 20 condensed carbons. Alright, we still have our, let's see if we can even build a, yes we can. Let me put together my metal plate. And we'll put down our refiner in here where it's nice and safe from the elements. And we'll, no, we don't want to put sodium in there. We want to put copper in there. Both yellow. Easy mistake. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm going to take a look outside and see if there's any nighttime critters that might be out and about. There's some spaceships.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright, so I'm going to run over here and learn another word from the knowledge stone. Word for life form. There's buried technology. Salt. Nothing much around here. I'll go ahead and do a few scans while we're waiting for that to make my chromatic metal. With everything you scan, you're getting money for it. And once I get the scanner upgrades, I'll get a lot more money for it. So buying a good multi-tool with a lot of slots is a definite plus, because then you can start adding in things like your scanner upgrades and have room to put it. Alright, so our toxic protection's going down a little bit. We'll throw in a little more sodium. A little more sodium. There we go. Alright. So, should be getting close to done, or maybe it's already done. 100%. Alright. Time that just right again. So put that in our backpack. And let's see. There's the antimatter. I need condensed carbon. And I need oxygen and ferrite dust to make the housing. So, out and about we go. Carbon. Well, let's hit C and see if there's any condensed carbon laying around. Wow, I got nothing. There's some sodium nitrate up there. Now, it's giving me a bunch of fungal mold, and I'm not going to want that stuff. Yeah, that's a bummer. I was hoping I would find some condensed carbon that I could just blast and go ahead and make things, but it wants to do things the hard way. Let's try actually hitting what we're shooting at. Unidentified plant. Well, that way we can get the carbon. There's some kind of a strange looking animal up there. I guess they're all strange on this planet, so it fits right in. We definitely don't want the Mordak. These little guys are carbon that I haven't scanned yet. And a bunch of carbon without all the byproducts. Now that's cool. We're going to want ferrite dust too. Now I went and overheated my weapon. Oh, I see something there. It's carbon. Alright, where's some more rocks? Some of the animals with goofy ears. Wow, there's one rock.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh, let's just go for the straight carbon. There's a lot of those little plants around. So, when you've got limited space in your backpack, that's why it's good to just get your base elements that you need before you scan everything, because I don't want all the fungal mold, the salt, and the ammonia. I'm just trying to get the carbon. Alright, I should have plenty of carbon, so let's put our refiner back down, throw some batteries in. I guess we just use sodium. Let's throw some carbon in there, throw some carbon in here, and it will give us condensed carbon. arm is messing with me. Scooping too much ice cream yesterday. And our employee is sick again today. We've got a storm coming through, so we might be slow and I might not have to go in, but I'm not going to count on that. Okay. Let's see, we're going to need... It's too far away, so I can't do anything in there. We don't want the ammonia. Don't want the radon. Don't want the mordite. And we don't want the fungal mold. So, the condensed carbon for that and oxygen for the housing. Alright, so we've got our condensed carbon. Throw that in our exosuit. We can pick this up. Now we can craft antimatter. It'll make us feel like a big boy. Alright. Okay, let's find us some oxygen. Symbol of antimatter housing. Alright, so we'll hit C again, see if there's any oxygen showing up. And of course not. So we'll hit our scanner, see if there's any hazardous oxygen plants. And again, of course not. But there is a cave, so we might get some of those little clusters in there. We'll definitely get out of the toxic weather. Doesn't look like much of a cave, but there is clusters around. Just need to get away from the sentinel back there. And that one's sodium. There we go. There's some oxygen. Now I've got 25 of 30 that I need. I hope one of these is oxygen. There we go. Now we can make our antimatter housing. Alright. And now it'll tell us to craft the warp cell. So we'll go back into our backpack and craft our warp cell. Okay. Fuel the hyperdrive. Well, you gotta get next to the hyperdrive to do that. I'm too far from my ship. I was just looking to see if there's any more of those little clusters to shoot. And I don't see them. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so after I get the oxygen I need, then the next two that I find are oxygen. That's the way it goes. Alright, let's get back to our ship. Well, that's interesting. Those plants put out some sort of a fume. They're not all doing it, just a couple of them. Alright, so we get back here to our ship. I can't remember clicking on the save point beacon, probably because I landed on the dumb thing. But we'll go ahead and see if these have anything that we can sell or use. A microprocessor, that's worth a few bucks. And a Viking effigy. Alright, so we'll save the unknown sector. Jump into our starship. Well, actually, we can, yeah, let's jump into the starship first. Alright, now we'll go to the hyperdrive. Put some fuel in that bad boy. I'm going to go over here and see what I need to install that. Antimatter and a wiring loom. So we know we can get wiring looms at the space station or at the place right next to our house, the miner settlement. So I'm going to craft another antimatter. That way I have it available. And let's take off and we'll take a look around. See what this planet's got to offer. Some kind of a building. Let's see how quick we can get there. Because that signal's going to fade pretty quick, and it doesn't always come back when we hit C again. Well, we know it's dead ahead. Still another 30 seconds away. I'm just kind of glancing out the windows, looking to see if there's anything else between here and there. Well, look at that. We have that's a trade post. I want to land over here. I like being in the middle if I can get it. There we go. There's a bunch of oxygen plants down there on the ground. Alright. Here comes some ships already. Let's go ahead and check all these boxes and get what we can, because I know I'm getting ready to start selling stuff at the trade terminal. There's a little fighter. C-17, so not good enough to merit my attention. 129 ammunition. I don't see any other boxes on this platform. That's a C-20. It's nice and cheap. Another C-20, the one that I can't see. I thought there was another ship here. No, yeah, there's boxes over here. Wow, the yellow boxes are not liking me today. Let's get past the nothing found things. Oh, well, there we go. I need to stealth stuff to get stuff. And that's why we need the drop pods. Oh, there's one of those bent nose fighters. It's a 25 slot for 4.8 million. I could upgrade that if I wanted. It sure is prettier than my ship. Let's look at the configuration. We'll sell them some stuff first. Let's see what we've got that we want to sell. Here, buy a marrow bowl. And a microprocessor, Viking effigy, dehydrogen, and a Gek relic. Oh yeah, there were some bucks. Alright. Now we'll back out of this window and let's take a look at this ship. So we've got 25 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 technology slots. That's pretty bad. But it's a nice looking ship. They need to make this pictures to where you can spin it around and look underneath and at the top. So it's 4.85 million, or I could turn mine in and get a few $100,000 off. Well, almost 400,000 off. But with only those few tech slots. I'm going to pass on that. I know I can find a better one that I don't have to put so much money into fixing up. But yeah, that's a nice looking ship. I like it. I'm going to get me one real soon. Well, that's pretty good, but that's out of my price range. But compared to my 15 slot, that's 10 extra slots that I can store stuff in. Alright, I needed a wiring loom. So let's see about that wiring loom. I don't think I can get that here. I think I have to go up to the space station. I do. Alright, so let's get out here on the platform. Okay, now we can watch that thing take off. See the lights underneath? That sucker's cool. I'm gonna get me one. Alright. Now, while we're standing here, let's see if there's any crashed ships before we go back up into space. Nothing found. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we'll go down our signal booster. Metal plating, the carbon nanotube. Metal plate, carbon nanotube. Now we'll throw down our save beacon, our signal booster I mean. And now we want to decipher drop pod coordinate data. Oh, that was close. If I just got off my butt and looked around, I'd have found it without spinning that data. Alright, let's go grab it. We definitely need to upgrade the suit. Oh, look at the size of that howler. I guess it's not as big as it looked. Alright, let's get back here to the drop pod. There we go. I could have just ran over here. Okay, let's touch down. And before I hop out, I'm going to refresh the chat window just to make sure nobody said anything. Okay, back over. And let's go see if we can't get us another slot in our backpack. I noticed some condensed carbon right there, but I also noticed that there's a sentinel right behind me. So I want to move away from him. Alright, now we'll jump in there. I better throw some oxygen in real quick. Don't want to suffocate. Alright. So we're going to need 45 sodium nitrates, 40 oxygen. We're going to need 55 ionized cobalt and an antimatter. Well, we've got the antimatter, so we'll put that there. Now we just need to get 55 ionized cobalt and sodium nitrate and the oxygen. So what we're going to do now is place a save beacon. Need a metal plate, 15 sodium nitrates, which I don't have, so we're not setting a metal save beacon. Let's run around and find us a cave. There's some condensed carbon right there, so I'm going to take it. What's that? Ancient data structure. I would like to find some underground relics, because that would mean there's a cave. Where's that stupid oxygen plant?
Toxic protection falling.
There was an oxygen plant right in my path. Subterranean relics. So there's a cave down below. And there it is, 38 units in front of me. Oh, it's one of those guys. Alright. Maybe some of these have some oxygen or sodium nitrate. There we go.
Toxic protection falling.
And more projectile ammunition. So we're going to throw a battery in there. Alright, so if you have a place like this and you're seeing subterranean relics down there, and there's no opening to the cave, the terrain manipulator comes in nice and handy. It's right down there, so let's make ourselves a hole. And there we go. Now we're going to be in the cave. These are sellable items. There's some sodium. So in the worst case scenario, we take the sodium and put it in the refiner. And we get our sodium nitrate that way. But we're getting several oxygen plants, so weapon charge depleted. Well, that's the wrong weapon, but throw some carbon in there. And we're back at it again. Now, whichever one of those you feel at last is what it's going to default to when you try to pull your trigger again. So if you're using the mining tool and you charge the terrain manipulator last, it's going to automatically pull out the terrain manipulator. It kind of sucks, but I mean, it's no biggie. There's a bunch of plants. Yeah. Take them glasses off. If I could shoot straight, that'd be dangerous. Alright, we're getting plenty of oxygen. Okay. There's some more relics. Well, this moon has a little lighter gravity, so that's one cool thing that they did. I think it was in the, was it in the Beyond update? It might have been the one right before that. The moons, if they're small moons, they have a lighter gravity. So you can hit your jetpack and just really fly. There we go. That other critter just went right through the wall. That thing would pay a lot if you had some upgrades on your scanner, because I just got 3,000 for that, and everything else is paying 1,000 or so. So I guess that's a juvenile. That's an elderly. These scented herbs and fungal clusters. Alright. Let's pick some of these up again. Hopefully don't fill up our backpack. Alright, I want those animals to move because I need that. I don't want to shoot the animals and see how ferocious they can become. Yeah, that could suck. Because a lot of times, especially when there's a juvenile animal like that, it's the parent animal that'll come after you when you're not even thinking about it. Alright, now where's our ship? sure we have enough oxygen. So let's blast our way out of here. Not sure, but I think there's a storm. Well, look at that. There was an opening to that cave right there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright, we'll get back here to our ship. Actually, I can do all this from the drop pod. Get inside and toxic protection will be just fine.
Toxic protection.
Alright,
Stabilizing.
so wrong button. Let's hit the E button like it says. Alright, so we got oxygen, and I forgot to grab the cobalt while I was in there because I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and put our refiner down. Can't even see where it's at. And we will throw some sodium in there. I wonder if I have a smaller stack. Oh, I need more than that, I think. Yeah, so this is giving me 23. How many do I need? I need 45, so I've got 12. It's not going to be enough. As soon as that processes, I'll go ahead and throw my big stack in there. That's almost done. Alright, so that in the exosuit, throw some sodium in there, and we'll let her rip while we go collect some cobalt. We're back up here to the, oh, you little shit. There. I don't take kindly to those things. They hurt. There's our cave. I don't want to get too hurt. Well, our cave has disappeared. There it is. Well, that's not much of a cave. Better shoot that. Alright. Now these things are going to be your cobalt. Sometimes they're shaped like little cones. Sometimes they're square pillars like this, or sometimes I think I've seen round. You just have to collect the cobalt and get that underground unless you're on a planet that has cobalt deposits. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. There we go. There's a bunch of cobalt. Well, that one's platinum. So we've got a sellable mineral there. Sometimes I'll mine cobalt just to sell it, because you can sit down in a cave when you're on a really bad toxic planet or you know, big storm planet. You can sit down in the cave, mine millions of dollars worth of cobalt safely. The sentinels don't mess with you. The storm elements don't mess with you. So you just mine it, turn it into ionized cobalt, and you stack twice as much in your backpack that way, and then you take it to the space station or trade terminal somewhere and sell it, and you get all that money. So that's why I don't mind getting a little extra cobalt. You'll notice the mining beam, the higher it gets to the top, I think I'm still here. Yeah. So we can't add any more. We'll turn these back into cobalt. Well, I guess it wasn't going to be cobalt. That's interesting. We'll fill up our terrain manipulator. Doesn't need much. Okay, so we'll take off up here. Stick some oxygen in my tank before I go out of the cave.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, let's go. Get us a backpack slot. Well, you see this took all of, what, 15 minutes? And these things cost you thousands.
Toxic protection. Falling.
And getting it this way, it just takes a little bit of time, and it's free. I gathered extra cobalt. That sounds like, well, that's a different one. Let's scan that guy. He absorbs nutrients. So, he sounded like he wanted to eat me for dinner. That's why I wanted to see what he was real quick. Now we'll throw some cobalt in here. And we'll take that out. So, alright. So now we'll get our cobalt that we need. I'm going to run over here and throw some, yeah, I've got 6 empty slots there. So we can throw these relics in there. Just X and just move them to your starship. That way we can empty things out of the backpack. Now those are worth 6,500 units, and if I turn them into whatever metal they are, they're more than likely going to be worth a lot less. Got 28 platinums out of that. What's that worth? 14,000 units, so yeah, it's not chicken scratch.
Toxic protection.
Alright, we got plenty of room in our backpack. That's 44% done. I think I just needed 55 of those. So let's throw that in the backpack and see if we can get our suit upgrade. Alright, we'll fix that one. That one we already did. And the ionized cobalt. Now, this is important. When you're upgrading your backpack at a drop pod, when you're at a space station, you can upgrade your backpack, and the more slots you get, the more it charges. But then when you go into technology or cargo, it charges even more. It's like 5 or 10 times the price for your cargo slots. So upgrade those at these drop pods and you'll save probably 100 million. So we're going to put the upgrade here. And there we go. So that would have cost us 10,000 units or more since we're just at the beginning stages. Alright, that's done, so we can get our stuff out of there. We've got 66, so we've got enough to go get us another drop pod. So let's see, that trade post is over there.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I'm going to sell a few things there. And then we'll search for another. Alright, I won't be picky about the landing pad. We'll just take what we can get. Jump in here. I'm going to sell those relics and maybe a few other things. Click sell, hit C, and that changes you over to spaceship. We can sell the geodes. Well, the vortex cubes are 25% above normal, so yeah, we get 100,000 for those. And get the platinum. Alright, now we'll switch back to our backpack and see if there was anything in here we want to sell. Nope, looks like we're good. So let's see. There are no ships here right now worth looking at. There's a little TIE fighter, but it's only a 15 slot. So I'll run back up here by my ship. Now, these NPCs, you can talk to them as well. Just face them and press E, and they can teach you words just like anybody else. You can take a Corvette symbol, carapace. I still don't know what that word means. They've tried teaching it to me several times. Let's go ahead and talk to these two. The more people you talk to and get dialect help, the easier it is to understand a lot of the puzzles. Let's get a cabin. Word for unknown. Here comes another one of those fighters. So we'll talk to this guy real quick. Request dialect help. And we'll go with the technology symbol. Word for research. Let's get over here and take a look at this ship. An A-29. 15 million bucks. Yeah, I'd sure like to get that, but I don't have 15 million bucks. Alright, so I learned 10 words. We're at 6 million bucks though. So we're almost halfway to 15 million. At least we know they spawn in an A-class here. So before I hop in my ship, back hauler. That's 12 million bucks. Okay. So while we're here, let's put down our signal booster again. Okay, so sorry about that. We're going to use it to find another drop pod, and we're going to get those other 2 slots in our backpack real quick. Then we'll take off to the stars and see what the game's got for us next. Alright, let's head off to that one. How far away is it? 38 minutes. There's a crashed freighter. We need to get up into space and come back down at that one from the pulse engine and get there a whole heck of a lot quicker. Now it's trying to get me to use the warp drive. I don't want to use the warp drive yet. I want to fix my backpack up. And we got to do this one in the dark. I think we've got almost everything we need. And here we go. Plane does come down for landing hard. Alright, let's go get our nanites. Oh, I got navigation data instead. Oh, there's my nanites. Okay. Alright, let's see how much of this we've already got in our backpack. We've got the sodium nitrate and the oxygen. We've got the cobalt. And we just need to make an antimatter. So let's make an antimatter. And then you're right back in here. So see, once you gather materials, you're good to go. And again, I'm going to put that in my cargo slot. Or I could put it in my technology slot and get more protection units. So either way, but it's a lot better value to put it in your cargo slot, because even on the space stations at the beginning stages, your cargo slots cost a lot more than your standard inventory slots do. Alright, so that's all there was to that, man, and I just upgraded my backpack to lickety split. Jump out, and that creates a save. Jump up here, just do a quick scan around, see if there's any buildings or anything of interest. As soon as there's plants, those things can be on me. Okay, we don't want to go running off after buried technology modules right now. So, no fuel in launcher. So let's throw some more uranium in there. Still got plenty of uranium. Alright. Uranium will save you a lot of money. I just need to check in on things real quick. Alright, let's hit the X, go to the galaxy map. And it wants me to go from one place to another, so it's got me aiming for the galactic core at the moment. I don't have a economy scanner. My mind went blank there. So I can't see how good the systems are, but I mean, they pretty much got to be better than this one. However, that fighter is pretty dang sweet. So we've got this done. Let's see what it's showing us for our next mission. Warp to another system. So it doesn't care where, just go somewheres. So let's go to another system. And I guess we'll go ahead and follow it up there. It's only 87 light years away. It's a Corvax system. I think the one I'm in right now is a Corvax system. Yep. No, we don't want to go there. There we go. So we'll head on over there for a minute. Alright. New plants, new hazards. First contact. And we'll press C. Oh, wait a minute. Hyperdrive error. Warp fuel depleted. Well, that's a crock. I only went one place. Searching for a fuel source. But I can make it myself now. Obtained. So I guess it's continuing on a mission. Warp fuel source in 16. 16. 16. 16. 1. 6. Alright. Accept guidance. Sure, why not? Plotting route. Alright, so it's going to be on that ice looking moon over there. Let's go ahead and scan these planets. There's salvage scrap there. And we've got to wait for the scanner. Frost crystal, dioxide, copper, and silver. Now, I seen on the galaxy map that there was more planets, so let's see if we can scan the rest of them while we're here. That little one's hiding. Well, that one's green. Not a good green either. That's a bad kind of looking green. Let's see what it's about. Scalding planet. guess that's all of them. So I'm going to go behind our green giant here. We're going to get out to where we can scan that other. There it is. That looks like an Earth-looking planet. Got blue oceans or blue grass or something. Tropical planet, but it has aggressive symptoms. Let's slow this down. Quiet our engines down a little bit. Now, every time you go to a new system, especially early game, every time you go to a new system, get to the space station and upgrade your backpack. Because you need more storage space. So we're going to run in here, probably upside down, this someplace.
Hostile scan detected.
Well, I got in there just in time. Pirates was coming after me. Once you're in here, you can check on the system's economy and all that just by scanning the station walls. It's in a developing economy, so it's not very good at all. And the conflict level is fractious, which means they'll come after you. But right now we're going up here, upgrade our backpack. And we'll see if he's got a scanner module for us. So see, each time it goes up in price. So take the cheaper ones here. And we're going to run down here. Let's see about the weapon. Now that's an A class. So that's a lot better weapon. $6 million though. No. That's my money. So we'll compare. So they want $3.5 billion, basically. So we don't want to spend that kind of money yet. Not on a weapon. We'll see what kind of modules he's got. He's got a scanner module, but it's only a B. So no, nothing we want. It's only 164 nanites. I don't even know if I have room to put that in my mining tool. I do not. I would have to get rid of something. That's not happening. So I don't know if these cost money or nanites to upgrade. Purchase slot for 110,000 units. That's just crazy. We're going to run over here, hop up, and right now I'm looking to see if there are any fellow travelers. The travelers will point you to their grave sites, and that will get you the glyphs that you need to unlock. Let's learn us a Viking word. I'm not going to try to read what he says yet. Let's request dialect help. I guess we'll do a travel symbol. Bird for where? Mystery symbol. Word for you. We'll just click through these screens real quick. Let's go with the technology system. That's our technology word. Learn the word for technology. I haven't talked to him yet. We'll get a Corvette system. Word for Atlas. And haven't talked to him yet. So see, you can whip through and learn a lot of words real quick. Word for synthetic. And every time you go up into a space station, you can check in with these guys. I'm going to go check the back room over here. Now, what milestone did I hit? 20 words. Sometimes there's a nanite box on the wall that you can collect the nanites from. I need to get a wiring limb because I want to put, I don't have anything I want to sell. See how much cobalt I have left. Only 15. So let's see if they have cobalt for sale. Oh, they've got ionized cobalt for sale. So let's go ahead and buy 250 of that. Throw it in our ship, and that way I don't have to make it myself for a little while. Okay, anything else they have that I need? We'll get some oxygen, that's cheap. Alright, and that's about it. And you can see there's still less than 100 on how many items they have to sell. So it's not a high economic area. I've got 31 batteries and 20 life support gels left, so we're good there. See how much they've got. Oh. Okay. So now, all this time I have not heard a single ship come in and out of here. So I'm going to save. And I'm going to install this teleport receiver. 3 wiring limbs, not 1. And I need to make a warp fuel, so let's make an antimatter, make another antimatter. And we're going to need ferrite dust to make our antimatter housing. So let's get the rest of the wiring limbs we need. These buggers are expensive. Alright. I think that's all I needed. Oh, the ferrite dust. I'm pretty sure I saw that. There we go. So we'll go ahead and snag some of that. I'll go 250. That's close enough. Alright, let's make our antimatter housing, make our warp cell, and let's go in here. And now we can create our teleport receiver. Now I can send stuff back and forth to my ship from a farther distance, which is cool. Well, there's a flying vacuum cleaner. And a hauler. I have traveled 30 kilometers, I guess. Alright, so haven't seen any interesting ships here. I'm going to take off. Head down here to this antimatter source. Warp fuel source, whatever it is. There we go. So we'll head off that way and see what we can find. We've got 14 seconds. Alright, I was just saying hello on my chat. Drop down here real quick. There's some other building just down the hill, so let's slow down and see what that turns out to be. That's one of those transmission towers. Well, this is not an abandoned building. That's what they call a monolith. So let's see what. I want to watch for them holes. That was kind of rude. Alright. So there's always three knowledge stones around these things. So we can learn 3 words real quick. Help. And let's see what else. Word for not. I didn't catch the other word, but I might be able to see it on my replay. No, I was too slow. Word for 4. Okay. Alright. So we'll click E and see if we have to do a puzzle here. Unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far, everything about it so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? I don't know which one I should push. I know I'm a traveler, but let's try. Yeah, we'll just go with traveler. I think it's going to be the same answer either way. It feels strange responding to questions I'm unsure that I'm being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by a sense of something that has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Well, I haven't done it before, so it's first. I do not know how I'm being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? I saw the Crimson Eye in the eye has seen it. It has seen the eye. I guess both. It depends on which Crimson Eye it's talking about, doesn't it? Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert, alert. Boundaries failure. Boundaries will fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Well, I got a warp cell out of that. I already made a warp cell, so now I have 2. Let's go ahead and get some free scan money here.
Units received. Units received.
There's not much to scan. There's a few things without having to go all around.
Units received.
I'm not seeing any other buildings. Okay, so let's come back to the spaceship, I guess. And those are just there for looks. Seeing nothing of interest, we'll take off. There's some sort of unknown building. Looks like just a little shelter. Grab some nanites while we're here. Why not? Nanites for saving. Certainly they're ever present, but it doesn't say that they're aggressive or anything. And we'll take that. There's the nanites. And we got 41. And we'll go ahead and take our free money. 778, it's better than a stick in the eye. We'll scan that plant too. There's 500 units, there's 500 units. And I don't see any navigation data or anything else in here. I'll just throw a little bit of oxygen in my tank.
Technology recharge.
And I've still got 70, so we're good there. Throw my batteries in. Alright. We're going to put that in the ship. So let's yeah, we'll go ahead and fuel launch thrusters in the pulse engine. I'm out of that. We'll fuel up the warp cell. Okay. It'll take up to 5. There's another plant that I saw right there. Plants are chump change, but the more plants you scan, the more animals it's going to show you. I've seen a red dot, so we'll run over here. And we'll scan that guy. He does not look aggressive, but he's got a lot of tusks or something going on up there. Almost looks like he ran into a porcupine, don't it? Alright, we'll scan the oxygen plant before we blow it to Kingdom Come. 12 oxygens and 500 units is better than just 12 oxygens. There's a little box over there. Sometimes they can be valuable. Sometimes they're not. So I'm waiting. I guess it was more condensed carbon. And even more condensed carbon. And I do hydrogen jelly. Alright. Go ahead and check these. Viking dagger. More condensed carbon. And projectile ammo. Oh, can't tell what those look like. They're all shuttles. There's more meteor showers. It's cool that they added those. Oh, sodium nitrate. You don't see that everywhere. That's an unidentified plant that I ran by. Alright, sodium nitrate's good to find, especially in big quantities like that. Alright. So I got 27. Not a ton, but still. The ships, I believe, was headed that direction. And you see the starship trails going down. It could very well be space trade station down there, trade post. Oh, I saw something flash red over here. There's another little plaque. We'll shoot up into space and see if we can't follow that vapor trail down. Incoming message. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. Thought I did this one already. You left me. Why did you? John, you don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd, just like the others. Ask who you're speaking to. There's no reply. All silent. Though the channel remains open. Oh well. Let's get up a little higher so we can get a little farther. Oh crap. Way too close to the planet. Hey dude. Yeah. I believe she is. I'm gonna drop down here and see what we can find. Scanner button, there's a building. A lot of times you can just fly around and keep scanning and just keep your eyes open in general. Well, that'll take me to a minor settlement, so we're going to go ahead and land. Right through the trees. And click that and it'll tell us where the minor settlement's at, which looks pretty darn close to me. So, yeah, it would have made a lot of sense for it to have just shown me the minor settlement since I'm right at it instead of the signal going to it. Let's see if there's anything in this yellow box. Nothing found. I've got another mission. Stranger's coordinates. I did not even notice that. But right now, blast through the trees again. And that minor settlement was just down the hill somewheres. Right there. So we'll go ahead and land. And one thing you can check out at the minor settlements, a lot of times that's where you find the neater mining tools. You always check that and see what's up. That does not look special. It's just as crappy as mine. Alright. We'll take their encrypted navigation data and got nanites. And this will increase our standing with the Corvex. Let's see what we have to sell. Hydrogen jelly. The Viking dagger. Corvex cube. Alright. I've got one drop pod coordinate data left. And that's all we needed to do real quick. Well, I'll run over here. There's a buried technology module. And we got 3 that time. And we'll check our empty containers. Nothing found out of 2 of the stinking containers. That's a crock. And I got another geck of it. So I'll just gather my nanites. It's aggravating. You check all those yellow boxes. Wow, I got 41 out of that one. That's cool. You check those yellow boxes and they keep coming up empty. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. Now, 80 nanites for that. This is definitely a higher nanite producing neighborhood. Alright, we got a navigation data out of that one. Back to our ship. And let's go check out this location source that it's telling us to go check out. Arrive in 11 minutes. No, 12 minutes. We'll go into space and come back down. Yeah, a whole heck of a lot faster. Past the clouds. And slowly start moving down. And let's straighten out first. There we go. Spaceship. What do you mean landing sequence unavailable? Just land, you dingling. I'm gonna go get this condensed carbon while I'm here. Some kind of animal. Well, that figures there'd be a stinking sentinel right there. I don't see anybody at this ship, so maybe it's one that I can fix and take up and sell off and get a few 100,000 units for. 30 nanites. Bet you this sucker's empty. Oh my god, it's got something in it. Amazing. Got some sodium. More sodium. And dehydrogen jelly. And I saw a buried technology a moment ago. It was right here. There it is. Alright. 3 again. That's better than getting 2 every time. I guess my thermal protection's run out, so let's charge our batteries back up.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Oxygen's okay for now. Let's see what the deal is with this signal beacon. Oh, I need to repair it. That's different.
Technology repair.
Got some sodium in there and 5 chromatic metal. Thought I had chromatic metal in my starship. No. Well, that sucks. I did have some copper, and I only need 5 chromatic metal, so that's an easy fix.
Technology recharge.
There we go. It's already half done. Got more than I need. Alright. Why I didn't have none in my backpack is beyond me. Alright. So let's put the chromatic metal in there. Get them circuits working. Static. More static. There are no signs of life. There's only the static of a broken communicator. So I had to fix it. Let's extract the records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pirate's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other corrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. Pulse splitter. Rapid fire projectile weapon. Okay. I don't have any room in my mining beam to put a pulse splitter in it. And I've got a busted spaceship sitting here on the ground. Well, if his name was Artemis, why is the name on the ship Bioka's? That is a good question. Did Artemis steal Bioka's ship? Well, let's see what we have here. Yeah, pulse engines need fixed. Hyperdrive. Let's compare. It's got 26 slots, 12 of them working. So we could fix this puppy up. It costs 3.3 million, so we could probably get close to $1 million if we get it to the space station. So I think I'll do that. We'll claim the ship. Alright, first thing I want to do is fix that shield so we don't have to listen to that obnoxious thing. We've got the sodium. Now we need 50 chromatic metal to fix that. We need more chromatic metal to fix that. And this we can do.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Component prepared. Technology prepared.
Alright, so we can actually get it up to the space station in this shape, but we're not going to do that. Let's jump on top over here. I'm going to shoot that because I'm going to need to refine some copper. And get that out of the way so I can see what I'm shooting at back there. Okay, now we got some of that. Let's see if we can find us some copper. There's copper on the planet. It's 403 units away, 312 units away. A lot of silver on this planet. So, looks like the copper was down here. 312 12 units away, so we'll highlight that one. And we'll head that direction. Looks like one of my batteries is already worn out. Let's grab that. That figures I gotta go down this hill and back up the other hill. There's an oxygen plant. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. There's an animal. I can't scan it because of that dioxide. The hydrogen, I mean. Alright, so there's my 1,000 points for that. See some birds in the air. There's another 1,600 units for that. Alright, let's grab us some copper and make some chromatic metal. I should be using that noisy thing while I got my microphone on. Good sized deposit. Weapon charge depleted.
Thermal protection falling. Technology
There we go. If I sell that ship, get one step closer to getting out my spent known spider from my home system. I don't even know what they have here. Let's check their space and see that we don't fill up our backpack too high. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, let's run back to the ship. Better charge my batteries first.
Technology recharge.
And we'll go ahead. Now we'll hold off on the oxygen until it's lower. Condensed carbon is a lot more efficient fuel for your... Oh, look at that. There's the minor settlement right down there. Should be able to buy the rest of our pieces that we need. Unless I can find some microprocessors, but no.
Life support power low.
Alright, we're getting closer. There it is. Alright, we will throw our oxygen tank in now. And we'll set down our portable refiner. Throw some condensed carbon in and some copper. And we'll get us some chromatic metal. So this is going to take a minute. It has become nighttime. Butterflies. Well, that sure does make it a lot easier to scan them when you got one sitting still. That's cool. What do we have glowing over here? Oxygen. That was glowing in a funny way. Let's see. We're going to need more chromatic metal for that, and 3 microprocessors. And we need a lot of chromatic metal to make microprocessors. It's quicker to run down the hill. I think it was right down over here. Why isn't it showing up when I'm scanning? So we came over that hill. That minor settlement's right up here. Oh, that's funny. It's not even showing up. It was right down here in the valley somewhere. I might as well scan that guy while I'm here. These plants and roots. Okay. Well, that's pretty cold. I saw it once. I should have scanned it. Okay. We'll find it in a bit. Grab that oxygen while I'm here. It's not letting me grab the oxygen. Okay. I'm lost. Well, that gave us something completely useless to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw the rest of the copper in there. Because clearly I'm going to need more. Alright, fix this and stop that obsessive noise from the deflector shield. We're going to fix that. And we need 3 microprocessors still. And that's all we need to fix to get it up in the air. We can break that down. I think it'll give us a wiring loom and the antimatter and the magnetic resonator that we can sell. However, we'll just hang on. See if I can build any of the microprocessors yet. No. Oh, because I don't have the carbon nanotubes either. Weird. That's 1 carbon nanotube each, and I need 3, so build 3 of those. And we'll see if I can get 3. I bet you I only end up with 2. I might have a microprocessor over here, but I don't think so. Nope. Their launch thruster's empty. We'll put some fuel in there just to being on the safe side. There we go, 98% done. And there it is, there's another 113. Okay, let's see how many microprocessors we can make. There's a 1, a 2, 3. Alright. Now I gotta get back in this ship because I got my other ship. Now we can fix the hyperdrive. And now we have a sellable ship. So we'll go ahead and break that down. So we'll throw that in the backpack. Throw that in the high capacity slot and that in the backpack. Alrighty. So let's pick this guy up. Alright. Well, that was dumb. Alright, so I can go take some stuff over here. Because that's the ship I'm leaving the station in. Alright, so let's take that, put it in the starship. I'll definitely put those in the starship. Alright, we don't even need that stupid Mordite. Alright, let's get this thing up to the space station. And, there we go. There's some spaceships. 3 of them. Now they can dive down into the hills and valleys and all that good stuff. This coast it looks like. Catching up with them, see what kind of ships we have here. Explorer and a hopper. Nothing showing up. So up in the air we go. Incoming message. Artemis enemy, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? You have their signal, but you're not our newest. Okay, so we'll tell them we're not. Your signal is familiar to Nana. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes. A proper introduction to our home. Alright, now we go with the space anomaly. I don't see it. We're going to go over here to the space station. Signal detected. Board the anomaly. I'm going to the regular space station first because I'm driving a flying vacuum cleaner, and to be honest, that's kind of embarrassing. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Let's not drive through it because that'll tick them off. They'll send the sentinels to us, attack us. We don't want any of that. There we go. Let's see which way is up, but it don't matter. It'll flip us around. Ah, we're close. Nope, sure wasn't. So, getting thing started off in the permadeath. I mean, it's just a little bit harder than standard mode. The hardest thing about this whole stupid game is they don't give you much instruction at all. The instructions are a whole lot better now than they used to be. But yeah, when I first got the game, I tried learning it for about a week, and I was going nuts trying to figure out what to do. There was nothing telling me anything. And so I just about gave up on it. And then I found some YouTube videos and seen how people were doing things. So I tried that, and it was all good. We've already been here. Let's see if he's got a movement module I want. I didn't check for that. He does, an S-class movement module.
Product received.
I'm going to need a shield module. He's got an S-class shield module.
Product received.
Alright. Now, we can install these modules in our exosuit. I've got 2 technology slots left. Go ahead and charge my batteries while I'm standing here. So I will install the shield module first. Let's see. Yeah, it'll go best in the technology slot. Just press E, and then you click on technology and put it where you want it. Go back here and do the same thing for the movement module. And put it there. Now, as far as the multi-tool, we have no slots, and I'm not spending 110,000 units to buy a slot to put a scanner upgrade. I'll spend a couple of million on a good scanner, or a good, oh, what am I trying to say? A good mining tool. Gosh, man, yesterday kicked my butt. I'm probably going to have to go into work in a little while today. Work till 10 or 10:30. Alright, now I'm going to come up here, and then we're going to scrap this flying vacuum cleaner. Scrap it. Oh, I get 1,000,000 units. Let's see if I've got enough room in my backpack. Nope. So I've got to go sell stuff. So across here we go. There's a hauler. $5 million 26 slot. Alright. Let's see what we can sell. We don't need the extra wiring loom. And we'll just have to make some more chromatic metal. Wow, I'm not carrying a lot of extra goodies. I just don't have room. Well, I go ahead and sell that for 10 units, but then I'd have to make a new one. We'll sell the projectile ammunition. That should free up enough space. We can sell our ships. See, I think these ships are weird. They've got big engine pod on one side and a spot where it looks like the other one should go, but it's not there. I'm just jumping in and out of the ship to save. And we'll go back up here and see if I've cleared out enough room for all the stuff I'm going to get out of that ship. It's a B class, so that's better than a C. Alright, let's see what we can do. Click through these things. Find scrap. There we go. Savage drones deployed. There we go. You can see it putting all the stuff in your backpack inventory. So let's take a look. We got a bunch of copper. We got this iridescent, which no biggie. Got a Starship Shield module, which I'm not going to use. A storage augmentation. That means you can make your Starship one spot bigger. So that's cool. Those are worth a lot. 95,000 units by itself, but when you're upgrading a bigger ship, it can be worth millions. So that's cool. We got 2 more modules here. We're going to go ahead and sell off our modules real quick. It doesn't matter which one of these guys you go to. Just walk up to them, click on purchase upgrade modules, and then click the sell button. And so I'm getting over 400 nanites out of that. So that gets me back up to 899 nanites. And I just spin all those nanites on those S-Class upgrade modules. And there's my other ship. So we're going to run over here and sell all the parts to that ship so we can clear out our inventory space in our backpack. Alright, sell. Iridescent. Oh, we get 25% more, so that's 187,000 units. Nothing wrong with that. We'll sell the cogs. Gonna hang on to that storage augmentation. Activated copper. We'll sell that. All right. So now we've got 7 million units. And that's worth 127,000. Oh, well, that's my drop pod coordinates. Where are we at? Storage augmentation is worth 97,600. So, yeah. It's cool. Real cool. I'm going to go see, before I go up to the space anomaly, see if this mining tool has changed. Oh, it's the same piece of junk. But I do want to check this guy on Starship upgrades. So I'd like to get the blueprint for the economy scanner. Yeah, I can't get that through him. Alright, so that we have to get from the anomaly. Well, there's a little fighter. Not much of a fighter, especially for 10 million bucks. It does have 30 storage slots. Alright, let's go find that space anomaly that it was telling me to go to. Follow the purple indicator there. And we'll shoot off that direction. Put my glasses on for a second. I can watch my store on my security camera feed. Make sure if they get too busy, I can get my butt in there. My son and daughter-in-law is working there today. Alright, so this is the anomaly. The door's on the other side. So we'll run around over here. And we didn't go far enough. There it is. closer you get to this silly thing, the slower your ship seems to go. They like to really make it look like a massive place that it is. Alright, crawl inside here. Let it take over on the autopilot and throw you into a landing spot of its choice. At the moment, the place is empty. I found this the same way the last couple of times that I was on a permadeath. When you first get to the anomaly, they don't have any other people in here, and I guess it's because it wants you to follow the mission plan at the moment. So we need to go see what the purple indicator is. This would be the people that invited us here. And there's Priest Entity Nada. See what he's got to say. He's a divergent Corvex. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant. Polo's own design, a perfect bubble, beyond the sentinels, beyond the vengeful Corvex. Nada watches time come and go. We'll ask about Artemis. Nada does not think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Corvex watches me. There's a patience and a granite tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. So we'll ask about Polo. Polo friend, found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. So now we'll ask about Nada. He awoke with the death of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. We are alone. Why we are alone. Now I'm divergent. The convergents do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with friend Polo. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. This station has been calling me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Ask about the station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada to observe, to search. The sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Alright, speak with Polo, friend traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. It's kind of odd because Nada's a robot and he should perceive things clearly. What's this? He's Polo. Friends everywhere. If only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such as the universe. I will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. We'll ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend time with other friends. We all help each other here. Now he wants me to speak to other travelers to earn nanites, learn new technology blueprint. blueprints. Browse a huge array of base parts and speak to Nada about Artemis. Just did that. Alright, so back here is where all the blueprints and everything are at. So, let's see if they have a different mining tool up here. And it still looks like a piece of junk. Yep. Nothing for us there. Can't see the modules. I want to get to the spaceship. There we go. We'll see about getting that upgrade for the economy scanner. Conflict and economy scanner. So we'll need a wiring loom that I just sold and 5 microprocessors. Then we'll be able to find trade posts. And that's a real helpful tool. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that we need right now. Let's see. Stability drive. Increases your pulse engine fuel efficiency vastly. Now, efficient thrusters is good because it uses less fuel to take off, and then you get your launch system charger, and that'll charge them up so you hardly ever have to put launch fuel in it. But we're not there yet. We don't have room in that little ship. When I get my better ship, I'll do it. Now, one thing, you got your seat upgrades here, so you can buy all the modules from this guy. So you can get literally any modules you're looking for. You buy the C's, and then it'll go to B's, and then A's. I don't know for sure if you can get the S's here. Yes, you can, because it's got S's showing here on the translators and such. So we're not going to do any of these right now. What I wanted to show you was right here. You can get a second suit upgrade by coming in here. We'll put that in the cargo slot. Cargo slots hold more than the general inventory. So we'll put it there. See, now this one's worth 100,000 units. But it's well worth the money spent, because it gives you a lot more storage space. Now we're going to run down here and talk to this guy. Iteration Helios. Ah, young one. You who still roam the boundaries of this universe. How I envy you. My time in reality is long past, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. So we'll give data of the planets. And he will give me something in return. Nanites. So I got 150 nanites. Alright, so now we'll continue on. We already did the blueprint deal, so it just wants us to explore the space anomaly. Local information register. Explore the Kadietsta system. Blah blah blah. Alright. So then we can see this guy here. I don't know what he's going to have me see next. Let's see where my purple star shows up. Planets discovered, 1 of 4. Oh, okay, so it just changed me around altogether. Let's go back into P. Oh, this has changed. Okay. Space anomaly. So we'll get back into that. Alright. Visit the technology research. Dang it. So we gotta go back up here. I did things out of order. I'm gonna complete this. Alright, so we'll visit this guy. Research exosuit upgrades. Okay, I see. Personal refiner. Now that comes in handy, because that way you don't have to carry it around. But it does take up a slot in your suit. We don't want that, so let's just get the translator. It'll help us understand people. Alright, that was nice and cheap. Okay, what's it going to do now? Browse huge array of base parts. Base parts. Which one is it? There it is. Okay, so you got large rooms, cuboid rooms, and all the different parts. We've got 6 salvage data, so we can't buy much. Excuse me. But let's see what we can get. Nothing on this page that I want. Well, the storage units would be nice. We still need to run power, so alright. Where's our power modules? I thought the power modules were in here also. I guess not. Fine. I guess I'll buy something just to get off this guy's screen. Industrial modules. There we go. That's what I was after. Mineral extractor. We don't have enough units for that. We've already got the solar panel. So I guess we'll get the cloaking unit, which lets us hide our electric wires. Yeah, we'll do that. There, now we can get away from this guy. And it'll send us somebody else. Big Tanada about on us. Alright. We're about ready to wrap things up here. Not unpolo drift between worlds and worlds. They are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Not a wishes they could. Not a regrets much. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis in them. Explore with others. Travel to great sights. Proceed as you will. We will aid you. Others will aid you also. Even if you seek the Crimson Lair. Or liar is what it's spelled. I don't know which one I want. Let's do the exploration. Not only make you a map, a great wonder, but take your time with your journey, find your pattern. Speak to others on this station. They have things to offer you also. Return to us whenever you please. You're always welcome here. Alright. Now we've got several things we can do. I don't think there's anything else on the station that we have to do right now. So it's going to let me go without anything messing with me. So we'll get our butts out of here. See what we need to install the economy scanner. 5 microprocessors and a wiring loom. So off to the space station we go yet again. Sometimes things can get pretty monotonous. It's all good. Turn to the space station.
Hostile scan detected.
And they want to still technically the pirate ships. We'll get as close to the space station as we can before they attack.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
And here we go. Where are they at? They're behind me. My radar is not working. That's good. Kind of weird. Alright, we got one of them. Well, this ship's not handling very well.
Hostile ships defeated.
Alright, I've got some kind of message coming in. Unknown signal. Static. Is there anyone out there outside it? Something's wrong with something. Identify myself. I tell the stranger that I can hear him. There's a moment of pause. The only sound I hear is the background of his hiss, the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? They found the crashed ship. Tell the stranger about the abandoned starship. I found their communicator ID and the stress beacon. I began to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. But I didn't mention that I fixed his ship up and sold it. I got some money out of that puppy too. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like static. Ask where they are. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me imploring, "You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of." Sound cuts out, but their face lingers silent before it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they're clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Now we're on the Artemis journey. And I'm still wanting to get to the space station. There it is. All right. No! I keep finding the back end of it. There's the door. Alright, let's get in here and let's see, we need 5 microprocessors and a wiring loom, I believe. Five microprocessors and a wiring loom. Alright. Jump out here, run over here to the terminal, and we'll buy us some goodies there. I know it's not a ship we're keeping, but once you have the blueprint, you can use it on any ship you get, so that's always cool. We need 5 microprocessors and a wiring loom. Go-kart shuttle is what I like to call them things. They're small. Alright, now we can install this thing. That'll give us the ability to find trade posts and see what kind of economies are in the systems. Alright, so let's get out of here. We'll hit up the trade post real quick and then we'll step out to our home system. So we're just going to hit X, go over here, click on the trade, or scan for trade posts. And I found one. So we'll give it a second and it'll show us where it's at. It's up here. On the snow planet, so that's cool. Well, it was there once. Can't use the pulse engine until we get past the space station. Come on. There we go. I think I'm about out of tritium. Down to less than half a tank of fuel in our pulse engine, so I'll probably stop at the next asteroid field. Mine up a little bit of tritium. There we go. Gold. Tritium. So what was in there, didn't I?
Hostile scan detected.
Really? Let me get the trigger. And I'm gonna have to fight those stupid.
Warning.
Alright, we gotta get it.
Hostile ships approaching.
How many is there? 2. One of them. And so we can cool our guns back down. He's out of here too. You really think if you was going off to attack somebody, bring a better ship. See how much tritium I got. Only 55, so that's not enough. Where's the asteroids? Well, that sucks. I've destroyed 5 starships. I hate the way it does that to you. It doesn't always pulse drive for where you want to go. Back here to the asteroid, get some tritium so we can fill up the tank. And since everything's full, the only thing I can get is the tritium. I guess gold too. I guess the platinum I wasn't able to pick up.
Slots in ship inventory.
Fill up our pulse engine. We'll get rid of the hydrogen jelly. That's kind of useless. Alright. Now, back to the trade post. Let's see what kind of ships they have in this system. Alright, here we go. Guess I should probably slow down before I touch down. I did not do that circle, it did it for me. There we go. Alright. So now we can sell a few things that are in here. What do we have in our backpack? Nothing we want to sell. Here, yeah, that's a hauler over there that's way out of our price range. Another one there that's still way out of our price range. There's a little explorer. There's a little fighter. It's kind of cool looking. It's only got 21 slots. I like the wings. But it's not one of those cool ones. Alrighty. Let's get into the starship inventory. We'll sell the dehydrogen, silver, magnetic resonator. Yeah, we'll sell most of that stuff. Let's check our exosuit inventory. I think everything in there is something I'm keeping. Alright. So we're good to go. Let's head back to our home system. We've got juice in the hyperdrive. And I see no ships coming in here. This must be one of those trade posts that doesn't have much to trade. Sometimes you jump in and out of your ship and things will come back. There's another one of those spiders. There's a couple more ships, but nothing of real interest. A-38-12 fighter, but I don't have 49 million units. Buy a ship with only one engine. Alright, back to the home planet we go. If your base is in another system, teleport back instantly. Can't do that from the space station, so I'm going to use my hyperdrive. Alright.
Navigational data received.
I don't want to go to the anomaly. What's all that? Oh, it's a black hole. I don't want to go to a black hole. I want to go back home. So let's find our base. We know it's pretty close. There it is. Because before I leave that system, again, I'm getting a better ship. Because this thing is way too small. Cramped. Alright. So now let's find our base. It wants us to head back there, so we'll head back there. I've got things available in the base computer archive. Objects of interest. Let's drop out and see what it is. Get somebody that wants to trade with me. So, I have to talk with him, see if he's got anything I can't live without. Dynamic cargo. Nope. Not that I want. He is out of here. I'm holding off on using my economy scanner to find a trade post until I'm in the atmosphere of my home planet. Because a lot of times when you find one when you're out in space, then you go to a planet and it won't let you find another one. They can be stubborn that way. But if I go down into the atmosphere before I scan, it'll tell me where one's at. So that's what we're gonna do. I've got 6.8 million units. I'm pretty happy with the amount of money I'm collecting. Getting closer and closer to that nice ship. Coming in fast. There we go. I didn't know if it was going to land for me or not. I was coming in real fast. Alright, so let's jump out of the ship. We'll run in here. I just want to check the weapons locker again. So I really need the scanner upgrades. See how much they want for this silly thing. 2.6 million. I have to wait until I get my ship. Alright. Let's check with base archives. Recovery in progress. Data recovered 6%. New data available. Let's search the archives. Found additional buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded static. Copying data. Additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Alright, so we'll do that. Download the plans. We got a plan for a storage container. Alright. And I guess it wasn't done with us yet. Readable archive complete. Beginning defragmentation in next second. Okay, so now it's done with us. So let's try some of our construction blueprints. I think I still have 5 salvage data. So I've got the stuff for solar panels and batteries, so that's basically all I need to do is get some gold, chromatic metal, and metal plating, magnetized ferrite, and condensed carbon. So in order to power up my base, I need those things. I was going to try going to my base terminus without batteries in it to see if I could come in. I know I can't go out. That's okay. We're not working on the base at the moment. We're going to get up here, just over the mountaintops. And we're going to see if there's a trading post on our planet. So it's the tech. It's over this way. It's only 6 minutes away. That's cool. We'll fly over here real quick. And we can look to see how much money we need to get to get that spaceship I want. I'm not going to take 2 minutes to get there. Let's jump up higher. Still quicker. There beacon for minor settlement, and there's a minor settlement right over there. Check it out. There's the beacon. I'm on the trade post, and there's the minor settlement. That's kind of ridiculous. There's one of them big old hollers again. That's 10 million units. I've got 6.8. I should really get more money before I try buying my fighter. I'd rather get more than a C class. I must be too far inside the building. There we go. Alright, let's see what's around here that we can make some money off of. Not much and nothing. That's quite a ways away. Let's see here. I'm going to put my navigation data in my starship. Save some space. I'm going to leave that there. No, we're not going after that right now. Alright, that'll free up some space in my suit. That's good. We'll put our ferrite dust and our oxygen, carbon. Alright, so that's everything I can fit in there. There's one of those little fighters. I don't like the little fighters. I want the big old bent nose. It was cool looking. There's a little building down there. Very technology dependent. Shuttles. Well, I'm still not seeing a bent nose spider coming in. It's about time for me to eat dinner. If I don't eat my dinner and I have to run to work till 10:30 at night, I could get stuck without eating dinner. Well, that's not fun. They haven't gotten real busy yet, so I'm not too terribly concerned with it. There's some frost crystal right there. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing that bent-nose spider coming in. Go through a bunch of restarts and pull in all the ships in the system, but I'm not going to do that on a live stream because then you'd have to sit there and watch the game restart and it takes forever. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm a nice guy. Just ask me. Have to be mean. So I got 22 batteries left. Put a little oxygen in the tank. Okay. I'm going to buy me some oxygen and some batteries. And then I'm going to take off and make some money. That salvage module that's back there, buried salvage. Yeah, we'll take all your batteries. And we'll take all your arc support gel. And we got 37 and 38. Let's See if any of those ships are coming in. Not the fighter. Got a little hauler. Have a little pedal jumper explorer. I don't see one of those fighters at all. So, let's jump in here and we're going to fly over. That was 800 units away or so. I guess it's a heck of a lot faster. Yes, it's on the other side. There it is. It's down there. Okay. So we'll put her down here. Hopefully not land right on the spot. There we go. Let's find this thing. Now, I want to make sure I reload this. I have no other ammo because I sold it. So, we will build some ammo. 1,250 rounds for 50 ferrite dust. That's pretty economical. Now, we will reload. Just in case one of those crazy sentinels comes after us. There we go. So we'll get some pugnium. Milestone accomplished. Destroyed 5 sentinels. There we go. So I got 18 pugniums out of that. Now we'll go ahead and get us another one. Oh, the crazy sentinel didn't show up. And we got a bent display. How much is that worth? $250,000. Not bad. We don't need the geode in our way, but we'll save it. Pugnium comes in handy for some things. There's some kind of unknown building right there. I don't see any other stuff that I need. Let's wait a minute, that's a beacon. I don't want to go to a beacon. But I will collect some frost crystals since we're here to make some money. And it's something that you can sell. I see with that one movement module, I got a lot farther. I think I bought a movement module. We don't have our glass recipe yet. However, hazmat gauntlet required. I've got the blueprint for that, I believe. Let's see if we can put that together.
Technology recharge.
We'll put it up there. If I can do it. Need 50 chromatic metal. And I have no dang copper. Well, that sucks. Alright. And there's not going to be any copper around here, is there? Yeah, there's some copper. There's some kind of a building. It's a manufacturing facility. So we're going to steal us a blueprint out of there. Now we got a mine filled full of rocks. Figured I'd grab this sodium on my way up. Oh, well, nothing around. So we get this chromatic metal. There's some more frost crystal over there. I'm going to collect the oxygen. I'm all into collecting my resources. Alright, so let's get the mining tool. Make it a little smaller, not ridiculously small. Discharged weapon. Refuel. There's some of that in there, and some of that in there. And now we'll go back to it. The cool thing is, this weapon will actually mine its own fuel while you're doing the other stuff, because all the dirt around your deposit is giving you the silicate, and the silicate is what it uses for power. So we can just mine dirt and get fuel. It's a lot more efficient to make it bigger. But it's just the opposite when you're trying to collect your resource. You want to make it smaller. Alright, we about got all the copper out of that hole. Discharged our weapon, so we will charge it back up. There we go. There's that bug messing with me again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this sodium nitrate. You don't find that as often as you should, I don't think. Building, that's that manufacturing facility I saw. So we'll run over here, grab the oxygen. There's that big pile of frost crystal. And we'll grab this oxygen too. Alrighty. There's copper right beside that stinking frost crystal. Oh, there's that big amount that I saw. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get this thing up and running. We'll throw some fuel in it. We'll throw some copper in it. And we'll let it rip. Now, to build that glove, I'm going to need 50 chromatic metal. And we'll put in that simple translator with a wiring link that helps us see more of the words. The shield lattice, I just need an antimatter for that. So, let's see if we can make us an antimatter. Nope. Still need chromatic metal. So I'm making plenty of that, so we'll be able to do that here in a second. Heard some kind of a strange noise.
Thermal protection falling.
It's just oxygen. Now when I get over here to this manufacturing facility, I'm going to call my ship over so I don't have to walk all the way back to it. While that's finishing up, we're going to run over here and grab us some of this frost crystal because we can sell that and get some good money. I'll put that down here. We're going to install.
Technology installed.
the hazmat gauntlet. You need that for a few different things. So now that we've got that, we can collect this. And the frost crystal, they're worth 12 units apiece, but when you get the recipe to turn it into glass, it's worth a lot more. So back here to our refiner. And we'll pull out the rest of the chromatic metal. And I'll pick that up and get over here to this manufacturing facility. Blow the door open. I kind of misstepped that. Life support and batteries are low. We'll snag the sodium. Sometimes you can find little fields of sodium or oxygen and get over 1,000 pieces, and it makes it real sellable. Now, you've got sentinels over here. Oh, that was just cold-blooded, man. Kill your buddy too, because he was looking funny. Okay, I better put my batteries in. Can't be getting lazy about that. Man, there's oxygen plants all over this place. Alright, so I'm going to call my ship over here. And that way it won't cost me anything for it to take off from here. But more importantly, I can blow that door open with my ship and get in there before the sentinels get me. Alright. Hop up. Go over here. Make us a U-turn. Door is right there. Overheated. It locked onto a sentinel instead of the door. Alright, let's try it again. Dang it. It'd be easier if I was higher so I could see through that ring. Door's open. Jump out. We'll save our progress. Who's going to be mad? I already know. Now I gotta run. I said run. There we go. Alright, so we'll throw our oxygen tank in. And now we'll interact with the terminal, see if we can get us a blueprint. Interrupted automatic maintenance routine. Terminal flashes a warning message. And of course I can't read it because I haven't learned enough of the language. Machine is stuck in a loop. I think we want to delete the file. Appears to free the machine from its corrupted loop, and I can hope it contained nothing of value. Normal operations have resumed. I have access to its control panel. Create multi-tool expansion slot. Well, that's a new one. I could put my scanner module in there. Or I could learn new recipes. Such confusion. Let's do the multi-tool expansion slot. Just because I've never done it before. It's never been available. Alright, let's check this out. I got something else too. That multi-tool expansion slot. So I guess you spin that at the space station just like you do the storage augmentations for your spaceships. So that's cool. Module can be wired into a multi-tool at a space station multi-tool upgrade rack, granting the user more space in a multi-tool's internal layout to add further upgrades or technology specifications. So I can go up there, upgrade my tool, and get that one slot, and I can put my scanner upgrade in there, which is really kind of stupid. I should have took the blueprints, but it's all good. Let's see if there's anything to make some money on. That was only 600 units away. Alright, run over here and grab this other salvage nodule, salvage container. Must be right down this hill. Well, that's a tricky spot to try landing in, but there's a nice flat spot, flat enough. Alright, wow, look at that. There's a monolith over there. Increase the size of our blast radius. And there's a sentinel around. Problem is, when there's sentinels around, a lot of times you get other sentinels. Oh, this one's got two of the sentinels at it. Now he's going to get all pissy at me because I threw up a little bit of pure hydrogen. Well, there we go. And we got us an unusual inlet. How much is an unusual inlet worth? 325,000 units. So that's cool. We'll throw that in our starship. And I guess we don't need the frost crystal since it's not worth much of nothing. I believe there was another. Let's get up out of the hole here. There was another salvage container real close to here. And I'm not seeing it from here. There's one I can fly over to, but right there's a monolith. So let's go swing by both places. This is a point of interest. We can grab our knowledge stone words. Maybe. Word for of. Korvax word for will. And Korvax word for with. So they're all W's. And let's see what it says. The Korvax echoes will, whatever, the traveler. Korvax echoes will, whatever, the traveler's technology. So maybe that word is advance or enhance. Tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me. I try to wave them away with my multi-tool, but each time they swarm closer to it, as if attracted to it somehow. I raise my multi-tool, and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and that, closer and closer. They are within touching distance of my multi-tool. They make one final surge. We'll let the tetrahedrons in. My multi-tool glows blue. The color spreads, sweeping up my arm. Then I struggle. With a sudden surge, the electric glow reaches my brain, and I pass out. I awake. Reality is restored. I find myself in possession of a new piece of multi-tool technology. Plasma launcher. That's a good way to blow yourself up. Alright, now I can do this again, and I can locate a portal. But I'm going to set a save beacon here, if I can. Need metal plating. Yeah, I don't have enough. So I know there's a sentinel over there, so let's go over here. There's definitely plenty of rocks. We just want the ferrite. Overheat our mining tool too quick. There's definitely plenty of ferrite. Let that puppy cool down just a touch. Okay, we have enough to do our job. Back over here, sit down nice and easy. Alright. Yeah, no, I was just seeing my batteries were dead. Okay, so now let's build that metal plate, and we can put our save beacon here. Oh, I need 2 metal plates. So let's build another one. Alrighty. Now we can put that down. Now I will save. And the reason why I do that is because now there's a star. So wherever I'm at, I'll be able to see that star. So when I'm ready to find a portal, I can come right back here. Save. See how far that is. 383. I'm going to run over there and grab that real quick. Then we'll sell them off. And I guess I better throw some launch fuel in the thrusters. This is pretty close. I could have walked over, but why walk when you have a spaceship? Go. And let's go ahead and grab this. And the buried module. 2 modules. I forgot what planet we're on. Oh, hey, I got 4. Stranger things have happened. Not lately. Maybe once I've gone to that other planet, the other system, now it I wanted to hit the T button. Maybe now that I've gone to another planet, it'll give me more blueprint modules. Alright, so reload. Shoot off the casing. Casing. Let's see what we've got here. Let's make sure we've got a slot in our inventory. Definitely a good call here. So we're gonna make sure our multi-tools are fueled up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And empty something out of our multi-tool, or out of our inventory. I can go ahead and examine the geode. That gives me a spot to put whatever's going here. An unusual belting. Unusual belting, that's 200,000, 240. So yeah, we got a little bit of money. We didn't get rich. Well, look at that. There's a busted spaceship. And there's a home. I'm going to mark that buried technology because I got to go there. And sometimes when you take off, you can't find what you just saw. You'll see something that was glowing blue like it did there, and you want to check it out, and you're like, oh no, where did it go? But hey, see, that's the wrong spot. See, that's how easy it can happen. There's this broken down ship. There's an NPC right beside it. So this is just one that you help him out, and then he'll take off and give you a little reward. So nothing major. I think we'll work on this another time. Right now I'm going to head back to the base. Gotta fuel that sucker again.
Technology recharge.
Let's see. There's my base. Take it off for a second. Seeing a marker for the trade post on the top circle in my head, but I am not seeing it anywhere else. I'll go ahead and head back to the base. I need to stop for a dinner break, guys. Made a little bit of money, nothing like what I wanted. Now I've got to check in with things on the store and make sure if I have to come in or not. Oh dear, I passed my stupid base up, didn't I? Yeah, there he is. Well, I just want to see it. Yeah, it's not showing me that trade post at all. But you see, I can still see my marker at the monolith. So I've got to do that again. Ain't that stupid? We know the trade post is detected, but for some reason it wasn't showing up. And now it's showing up. So, yeah, that's freaking nuts. Alright, let's go down here and land. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to be notified when I go live again. Give me a thumbs up button. It helps YouTube say, hey, somebody's watching these videos. I'm going to get off of here, go eat dinner, and check in with everybody and see if I have to take off and go to work tonight. I'm hoping not, but you never know. Alright, thanks a lot for watching.